10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1. Bam!
There's so many things that have changed in the game because I've literally seen it from day one. I think the biggest thing that's changed in Evercore Heroes over the course of development has been the move to really embrace competitive PvE. There's been different ways we've tried to express that competitive feeling without leaning into something that you would just think, well, this would be better in a PvP game. And so I think where we're at right now is the best spot we've ever been in, where you get this competitive element where I have to outplay and outthink other teams, but really I'm still being challenged directly by the environment. Can't forget the E in competitive PvE. The game is trying to kill you. You are heroes trying to save the world. You're just trying to outplay some other teams who want to do the same thing as you. So we're all trying to save the world, and I think really finding that way to show that you're the best team for the job has been a really interesting dynamic that's evolved, and I think that's what's exciting about Evercore Heroes today.
So ECH is extremely character focused, both in the art and the marketing and in the gameplay itself. The heroes are super important. So as one of the people who worked on developing a lot of those heroes, I think we've created a very fun and diverse roster of different people that you can play. I think that really helps the game feel fresh and exciting and like a living thing with all these different people from different places living within it.
I think because right now we're such a small team and we all get to do like so many things that you wouldn't usually in this job, I'm hoping that it's like seen in a very broad way and obviously like focusing on characters. I hope that people like get really attached to the characters and they get to love them just like how we've been loving them. I want to be self-indulgent and say Lotus just because her play style is really close to what I like doing. She's really aggressive and she also heals at the same time. Like whenever I play supports, I always hate being just like a backline healer, so I really enjoy her for being in the middle of it and just fighting with everyone else.
Yeah, so I've been here over 4 years working on what was then Project V and has evolved into Evercore Heroes. And I was here when it was a spark of an idea, so I've seen it grow and transform quite a bit. And I think when things really started to come together was when we introduced the idea of that indirect competition. That's when we all kind of knew, all right, this is something special, you know.
Like, I think the great thing about the game is it's new. You don't come in with any preconceived notions that you understand the formula right away. Come in hoping to enjoy something new, try it out, be flexible, try different heroes, try different compositions, explore. I think there's a lot of things in the game that you're gonna have elements, oh, okay, I get this. And then as you combine all of the systems and all of the mechanics, you go, oh, whoa. This thing I thought I understood is actually much more impactful and wider across the game. Examples of this to me are like shards. Shards are effectively our item system. And a shard on one hero can be used in a completely different way on a different hero. And combining that with your team can also create a really cool or fun combination that is really cool and powerful, and exploring that with a group of friends. We already have a great community. Hop onto our Discord, play with people. It's a cooperative game. If you don't have someone to play with, find people, engage with them, keep the community positive. We always had that as our mindset as a dev team, to stay positive, to engage with the community positively. And then I would like to ask just, hey, play the game, soak it in, enjoy it, and just keep it going, moving forward, keeping that energy going forward.
I'm a tech artist. I'm kind of like problem solving. I'm supporting like other team, like every characters, everything that's moving in game right now. I'm kind of like in a part and my team like responsible for it to move. So to install like rigs and skins, and without this, like nothing will move. As I say, like we're like problem solving, and we support like other teams to get their stuff done. It feels good to actually like give the power to other teams as well, to help them in their day-to-day work, to work faster, creating tools and unblocking them. Like it's what my team does.
You look at even just small ways in which the interactions work, some of the crazy ideas we've gone in with in terms of design. Like, I'm closer to core gameplay a lot of things, right? So I'll see certain abilities, certain items go into the game that I'm like, that's an insane idea to try. I'm glad we're trying it internally first before we give it to anyone. And you know, sometimes they won't work, right? And sometimes, you know, there's a reason no one had tried them before. But the willingness to try, I think, does reflect the personality of a lot of people in the company as a whole, but also even specific people in terms of where those ideas go.
My favorite hero would be one of our assassins called Grace. She's a Vibo dancer. We started from like a concept of a ballroom dancer, and I saw that and it kind of resonated with me, so I went along that path, and we wound up with this kind of a cold assassin ballerina who's like, she's beautiful, but she's like pretty messed up. And her kit like really leans into that. She's all about like captivating her audience by performing all of her skills, and there are certain ways that you can perform them that she'll get encores where she can cast them again, and then it's all leading up to her ultimate, which is like a finale. So I think just in terms of the theming, the visuals, the gameplay, and just my own personal attachment to her, she's definitely my favorite.
Work-wise, I admire my colleagues for being really passionate about the project, and I can tell that everybody really genuinely loves the game. Some of us are like a family. Not everybody is from Dublin, and which includes myself, and everybody made sure that I feel at home here, and by being there for me and caring for me all the time, everybody's really loving, and we're like a family.
Player feedback has been so important to us during the entire course of development. So during the closed beta, which we're going to start on June 20th and run through the fall, we want you to come help us make Evercore Heroes even more awesome in advance of our Season 1 free-to-play launch. You can secure closed beta access by purchasing a Founder's Pass on evercoreheroes.com. And along with all the exclusive content you'll receive, you'll also get a friend key, so you can bring someone along with you on your Evercore Heroes journey. Because at the end of the day, co-op is at the heart of everything that we do.